On this video, we'll give you 4 sneaky ads you can pick up on your waiver wire for Week 17 for your fantasy baseball roster. And stay to the end for 1 bonus sneaky ad. I'm Alan Seslowsky, here with RotoWire co-founder Jeff Erickson. Jeff, let's get right to it. Who's your first sneaky ad?
This is the most obvious guy of the week, maybe of the month, maybe of the year. Jarren Duran, prospect for the Boston Red Sox. I am notorious for pumping the rookies, but I'll make other Duran jokes later on in the show. Maybe I won't. But you must go get him. He's going to start against every righty and against certain non-tough lefties right away. But we're talking about power and speed. A week ago, we were talking about Vidal Brujan. I like Duran better. Better ballpark, better playing time situation. I just think he's a better prospect too. We're really high on him on RotoWire's prospect list. He's James Anderson's number 57 prospect. And the Red Sox get this nice infusion of talent. So go get Jarren Duran. Go spend a decent amount of your fab budget on him if he's available out there.
Sneaky ad number 2.
Sneaky ad number 2. Let's go Joc Pederson, Atlanta Braves. The Chicago Cubs got the ball rolling on the sell-off. They were the first team to kind of sell off. There'll be others. But the Cubs were one of those teams like, are they going to be contending? Or are they going to be selling off? They had a huge losing streak right before the All-Star break. Peterson now goes to the Braves. They just lost Ronald Acuna, unfortunately, but the Braves aren't giving up. They're throwing their hat in the ring at least to be more contending at least for a while. Keep in mind, they're also down Marcell Ozuna in the outfield, so they desperately needed some pop in the outfield. Peterson still struggles against lefties, but just as with Duran, you may not see him start against certain tough lefties, but he's not only going to play a lot, he's going to like that ballpark. It's a good ballpark for lefties, and probably batting a good spot in the lineup.
Sneaky ad number 3 for Week 17.
We'll keep rolling with outfielders here. Unfortunately, the New York Yankees lost Aaron Judge to COVID. It looks like a minimum of 10 days for him on that. He had the positive test. The Yankees acquired Tim LeCastro earlier from the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Sneaky ad number 4.
Clayton Kershaw went on the IL. We thought it was a case of Dodgeritis. It is not. He's actually still on the IL, and he probably won't be ready at the beginning of the week. There's no timetable with his forearm strain. There's a prospect in the Dodger system, Josiah Gray, big-time prospect, acquired earlier from the Reds in the Yasiel Puig trade a couple of years ago. Gift that keeps on giving to the Reds. Thanks, Reds. But Gray is their top pitching prospect. I expect him to get the call. I know they've been stretching out David Price, but I think Gray is an option for earlier in the week next week. If you can get him ahead of time, go ahead and do so. Just be aware that he may not go more than 5 innings in his first start or 2.
Since you watched the video until the end, we're going to give you 1 bonus sneaky ad. Jeff, who's it going to be?
Our bonus sneaky ad. Aroldis Chapman has been struggling with the Yankees ever since they cracked down on grip enhancement. It's been really awful lately. Zach Britton is my guy. Jonathan Loaizaga is on the COVID IL as well. Chad Green had a massive blow-up right before the All-Star break against the Astros. I think you're going to look at Zach Britton, who's getting healthier by the minute, as the guy who's going to get saves. He got him last year when Chapman was serving his suspension, and then subsequently was hurt too. So look for Britton to get a few saves. I think he's a guy that you use. He's Mr. Right Now. Not a long-term marriage here, but go get him.
And if your fantasy baseball teams start to flame out, you can always change over to fantasy football and get our rankings for free. Go to rotowire.com/try. Try RotoWire free. Go to rotowire.com/try.